we present the 131st Fall Commencement of Northwestern State University of Louisiana. Leading the processional are the mace bearer, Dr. Marcia McClure Hardy, Faculty Senate President and Assistant Professor in the School of Business, and John B. Pierce, Student Government Association President. The ceremonial mace is a wooden staff presented to the university in commemoration of the 125th anniversary that symbolized the dignity and authority of the university. Crowning the top is a four-faceted block which bears casts of the four seals of the university's history: the State Normal School, Louisiana State Normal College, Northwestern State College, and Northwestern State University of Louisiana. The President's chain, presented to the university as a gift from the Honor Society of Phi Kappa Phi in commemoration of the 125th anniversary, holds the seal of the university, which is cast in bronze. Each platelet bears the name of a former president of Northwestern and the years he served. Chains of similar design have been worn for centuries during ceremonies at universities. The President's regalia was presented to Dr. James Henderson on the occasion of his investiture at the 18th President of Northwestern State University in 2016. The regalia was designed by the Student Government Association and is a gift to Dr. Henderson on behalf of the student body and symbolizes the mutual trust, respect, and collaboration between the students and the university administration. Faculty marshals are Dr. Mark O. Melder, Associate Professor of Criminal Justice, and Dr. Ruth Weinzettel, Professor of Social Work. The gonfalon bearers leading each college are cadets from the Department of Military Science. Entering the arena are graduate school candidates from the College of Arts and Sciences and the Gillespie Family College of Education and Human Development. Entering the arena is the Louisiana Scholars College. Leading the college is the candidate with the highest grade point average, Sarah Frances Gandy. Entering the arena at this time are the candidates for the undergraduate degrees from the College of Arts and Sciences. Leading the college is the graduating senior with the highest grade point average, Tanner Dwayne Hernandez. Entering the arena are candidates from the Gillespie Family College of Education and Human Development. Leading the college are the candidates with the highest grade point average, Kayla Lynn Ashford, Rebecca Marie Broussard, and Gabrielle Delphine Gonzalez. Ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you please rise. Terrell W. Gorham, Mr. NSU and a graduating senior in the Gillespie Family College of Education and Human Development, will deliver the invocation.
Let us pray. We gather on this day of joy, a group of people from an array of faiths and cultures calling upon the divine, each in our own way. We acknowledge your strength in our collective differences. We pause at this moment to reflect upon the sacrifices and hopes of our loving parents, family, and friends. We recognize and give thanks for their support and for the gift of knowledge imparted by the dedicated faculty and staff of Northwestern. We marvel at the transformation of those of us who've entered into the gates of Northwestern State not so long ago. Today, we leave as scholars, teachers, nurses, engineers, artists, scientists, researchers, business experts, and specialists of all sorts. But most importantly, we leave as prepared citizens. Sacred text exclaims, "To whom much is given, much is expected." We pray today that we will continue to utilize our gifts of knowledge for the propagation of peace, social and ecological justice, tolerance, and civil discourse. No matter what path we take, let our future as citizens be the legacy of having left this planet more enriched than we previously found it. We ask this in your name. Amen.
Please remain standing for the national anthem. The vocalists are Lauren Taylor Bell, a graduating senior in the College of Arts and Sciences, and Stephanie D. Rabb, a graduating senior in the College of Business and Technology. We ask that you please direct your attention to the flag above the entrance into the arena.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose proud stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
You may be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Jim Henderson, President of Northwestern State University.
Well, good morning. See, I had it all together, then you guys walked in, and now I'm all touched and torn up. Welcome to the fall 2016 commencement ceremonies at Northwestern State University. Graduates, today you join a long purple line of Northwestern State graduates. A line that includes a lieutenant governor of the state of Louisiana, a state treasurer, a director of the NASA Space Center, the commander of the Pacific Fleet for the U.S. Navy, a preacher's son who became president of Akron, East Carolina, and Auburn universities, an Olympic weightlifting coach, an NFL Hall of Famer, a political consultant for presidential campaigns, the author of Steel Magnolias, the head football coach at Louisiana State University. How about a forkum for Bebe, huh? That's great. 7 presidents of Northwestern State University and 6 first ladies of Northwestern State, including one from a little village called Gaydon, Louisiana, who went on to become the leading advertising executive for one of the nation's most prominent media companies. She happens to be sitting right over here, and that's my wife, Tanya. So, kind of proud of that one. That's just a few of the almost 85,000 alumni that have come through Northwestern State University and excelled in business and industry and education, in medicine, in politics, in journalism, music, the arts, religion, and so many other fields of endeavor. And in a few moments, you'll hear a commencement speech from one of our finest, who came from humble beginnings and went on to create, through his entrepreneurial spirit, and I hope he will say his educational foundation at Northwestern State, a great business that employs more than 250 employees and 3,000 agents. Hope you'll follow his example, because he and his wife Sherry have given back so much to this university. But really today is a celebration, not of the past, but of the future. A celebration of you, our graduates. Now, you're joined here today by just a few thousand people that have been instrumental in you arriving at this point. Your family, your friends, your significant others, They're all here to celebrate you as well. That's one of the reasons why we go through this elaborate light show, and maybe a surprise or two later on in the program, to make you understand the magnitude of this moment. Because today, you become college graduates. And more importantly, you become college graduates from Northwestern State University. And I hope you're very, very proud of that. Some other folks that are in attendance today have also been very important in your journey to this place, and that's the faculty of Northwestern State. Folks, I've had the pleasure of working in private industry, in government, and higher education. I've never worked with a group that's more dedicated to the mission of an organization than the faculty at Northwestern State. And because of the importance of the faculty, it's one of the reasons why a tradition at Northwestern State is we end the ceremony with closing remarks from a member of the faculty. And later on in the program, you'll hear from one of our faculty, Mark Melder, who embodies all that is pure and right and noble about the profession of education. And I look forward to his remarks. Now, we have many special graduates today, and every one of them has a story. But one particular that I want to award her degree just a little bit earlier than everybody else has a special story. She traveled to Natchitoches from Plaquemine Parish, Louisiana. That's way down south. People from Gaydon say that's way down south. That's how far it is. She rode on a train to come to the Louisiana State Normal College. She wanted to be an educator, and the Normal College is where you came to become an educator. She studied here for 3 years, and then one day, about 75 years and 9 days ago, she walked downtown to see a movie in the city of Natchitoches, and the movie was interrupted with an announcement that an attack from Japan had occurred at Pearl Harbor in Hawaii. She knew then that the world was changing forever. And of course, one of the great wars of any generation unfolded immediately afterwards, and it derailed a lot of folks from their plans, including her. You see, most of the teachers and a lot of the men from Plaquemine Parish joined the military and went off to fight. And so the superintendent from Plaquemine Parish called her and said, "We need you to come teach." So she left Natchitoches and started teaching 5th grade. Now, during her 3 years here, she excelled in the classroom. I think DegreeWorks wouldn't pull up her transcript for me. But she did quite well. She came back in the summer to study, and that's when things really went awry, because she met a young man here, a naval aviator who was training at the Navy Flight School. It was right here at Northwestern. In fact, they occupied what is now Casbury Hall. That man became her husband of 54 years. She traveled with him in support of him while he served in World War II, but she devoted her life to education as a substitute teacher, and perhaps even more importantly, in educating and shaping the lives of her children and grandchildren. She embodies all of the ideals and principles that this university was founded upon. And so it is my distinct honor and privilege to award the Honorary Bachelor of Science in Elementary Education to Noella Lyons Black. Yes. How about that? She is, on Christmas Day, she'll celebrate her 94th birthday. How about that, huh? Another tradition we have at Northwestern is that the guest speaker is introduced by one of you. And that's one of the few decisions that I kind of make unilaterally. And there's no real metrics involved. It's a student that has impressed me by the way she carries herself, by the way she provides a model of leadership, by the way she contributes to the Northwestern community. And so the speaker will be introduced in just a few minutes by Liz Schulteis. Actually, we just picked the tallest student to do that introduction, and Liz made that call. She is an extraordinary young woman, and like you, she has a very, very bright future. And the last piece of tradition that makes this a little bit different than most is you walk into pomp and circumstance, the same music you hear at every graduation. Now you graduate from preschool before you go to kindergarten, and you walk into pomp and circumstances. But when you walk out this afternoon, it won't be that long. When you walk out later this morning, you walk out to a little tune called the British Eighth March. In fact, an arrangement didn't exist for strings, I don't think, until just a few years ago when Doug Becken, who's our wonderful director of our orchestra, orchestrated it himself. I hope you'll understand why that tune should be a little special to you, so listen carefully to that. Folks, I hope you enjoy this celebration of you. You are our future. We could not be more prouder of you. We could not be more grateful that you chose Northwestern State University. Fork 'em, demons.
Elizabeth Raquel Schulteis, a graduating senior in the Gillespie Family College of Education and Human Development, will introduce the speaker.
Good morning, graduates. I said, good morning, graduates. Today is the day for us. After countless hours spent studying and not asleep, constantly refreshing our Moodle pages and degree works, waiting on grades to be posted and for our academic requirements to be at 100%, and wondering how we ever survived off of noodles and our friends' declining balances, we are here. Before I go any further, there are a few people that I think we should acknowledge. First, God, for the many blessings that He has bestowed upon each of us and getting us to this point. Next, to my mom and dad, all parents, grandparents, siblings, and loved ones of all graduates here today. We did it. To my oh so pretty sisters of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated, fellow members of Greek Life, registered student organizations, athletes, scholars, and the student body of Northwestern State University, thank you for making NSU the place to be. Thank you to the faculty, staff, and administration of Northwestern State University that strive to educate, empower, and propel the students of NSU. Last, but certainly not least, our wonderful president, Dr. Jim Henderson. We are honored to have you here at the 2016 Fall Commencement, since it will be your last as Northwestern State University's president. I think that I speak for all of us when I say how truly blessed we were to have had you as president. We hope that you take the Fork 'em attitude onto your new journey and wish you the very best of luck. Please know that you will always be welcome with open arms here at Northwestern. I believe that a quote that sums up the events of today would be, "It always seems impossible until it is done." And today, my fellow graduates, again I say, we did it. Today, it is with great pleasure that I'm able to introduce our guest speaker for this morning. I am proud to announce that our speaker is a Northwestern State University Demon alumni, Mr. David Morgan. He worked hard here at NSU and received his bachelor's in business administration. After graduating, he started his career in the insurance field, selling insurance to active teachers in Louisiana. In 1981, he began the United Teacher Associates Incorporated, an insurance agency specializing in insurance benefits to members of large state retired teacher associations. Morgan purchased an insurance company 3 years later and started writing the association member insurance policies through the company. The renamed United Teacher Associates Insurance Company grew annual revenue to more than $200 million with 250 full-time employees and more than 3,000 agents across the company. In 1999, he sold United Teacher Associates to a Fortune 500 company. At Northwestern State, Morgan was president of Pi Kappa Phi fraternity, inducted into Who's Who among college students, and was the school mascot, Vic the Demon. He is a member of the NSU Alumni Hall of Distinction, the Long Purple Line, and Pi Kappa Phi Hall of Fame. Morgan has been a member of the NSU President's Council and the Board of Directors of the NSU Alumni Association, and is very involved in the NSU Alumni Chapter of Pi Kappa Phi. He created an endowed professorship in Northwestern State School of Business to further the study of salesmanship and insurance. He is married to his wife, Sherry Morgan, who also graduated from NSU and was a member of Sigma 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 sorority. The Morgans split their time between Austin and St. Thomas and have 3 children and 7 grandchildren. Please help me in welcoming our guest speaker for the 2016 Fall Commencement Ceremony, Mr. David Morgan.
Thank you. You know, I had heard that the graduation ceremony at Northwestern was not the traditional ceremony, and it had changed. And it's a festive occasion, so congratulations, Dr. Henderson. You've done a wonderful job in that. You know, today I'm humbled and honored to be your speaker. I was born in Alexandria, graduated from Bolton High School, later went to Northwestern and earned a degree in business. And it's very obvious to me and probably to you that before Dr. Henderson asked me to be your speaker today, he did not check at the registrar's office my GPA. Because see, I was part of the 50% group that made the top 50% possible. But don't worry, Dr. Henderson. Dr. Randy Webb made that same mistake 19 years ago when he asked me to be the commencement speaker back in '97. In fact, it took 19 years for everybody to forget how bad it was before I got another chance to do this again. But I'm grateful. Thank you. You know, I'm here today not to talk to the families, but I'm here to talk to the graduates. And I'm here to talk to you about something that, not anything that I didn't read or hear, but it's something that I believe and I've lived. You see, I've been 20, 21, 22. I've been your age, but you've not been my age, 66. So I've been down the road a little further than you have, and I've had some experiences that you'll probably have. First of all, I want to say we are so fortunate to have attended such a fine institution as Northwestern State University, where you have faculty that care about you. They know your name. They know where you're from. They want to see you do good. They want to see you go on to bigger and better things. They want to see you achieve your goals. It's not the big school where there's hundreds in every class. You know, you have a relationship with your professors here, and they really do care about you. You know, so I was driving over yesterday from Austin, and I crossed the state line. And I happened to look to the side, and I saw this long fence line. And on top of one of the fence posts, I saw a turtle. Yeah, a turtle on top of a fence post. Now, I've seen a lot of things in my life, but I'd never seen a turtle on top of a fence post. And I got to thinking about that as I drove on. See, that turtle didn't get on top of that fence post by himself. He had help. And you graduates are just like me. You had help to get to where you are today. So let's have an attitude of gratitude and give thanks to the people that helped you get to where you are today. Believe me, I have a huge attitude of gratitude. I know where I started from, and today I'm living the American dream. I've really been blessed beyond anything I deserve. I have a beautiful wife of 43 years sitting right over there, blonde-headed, good-looking little young girl over there. Let's give her a big hand. You know who I met one day in a Northwestern business class? We have 3 wonderful children, all of who are married, college grads. One of them graduated from, my oldest son graduated from Northwestern. The other 2 children graduated from Baylor. We have 7 grandchildren. My wife and I split our time between St. Thomas and Austin, Texas. Other than Natchitoches, probably 2 of the prettiest places in the country. You know, let me tell you about my graduation day. You know, before I do that, how many of you, the graduates, I'd like to see a show of hands here, have a job you're going to when you leave here? Let me see a show of hands. That's great. Give them a hand. Well, for the rest of you didn't raise your hands, don't worry about it. I didn't have a job either when I graduated. Let me tell you about my graduation day. You know, there was a speaker, and I cannot remember who he was. As a matter of fact, I can't remember anything he said. And I do hope you remember something about what I say today. But when I got my diploma, you know, that was the biggest wake-up call of my life. You know, I thought I had arrived. I actually believed that when they put that diploma in my hand and I walked right over the stage and I got to the end of the stage, there would be a crowd there at the end of employers, and they would be kind of like having a fight, an argument, an auction about who was going to get me to go work for them. I actually believed that. But when I got to the end of the stage, guess what? The only people there were my family. And they all knew me and they weren't going to hire me. It was a giant wake-up call. Now I want to talk to the seniors about hitting the home run in life. You're fixed to play the game of life. Are you listening? Are you listening now? In today's lottery approach to life, some people want an instant home run. They think just go pick the right numbers, buy the right ticket, and it's out of the park. I'm here to tell you, it's not like that. You're going to have to go to work for what you get. You're going to have to hit the home run in life yourself. That's the bad news. The good news is you can do that. I was once set right where you're sitting today. And when I left Northwestern, I had dreams in my heart and goals in my head. You see, I grew up poor, like some of you. Don't get me wrong. Every time I passed the plate at my house, we had plenty. Every time I passed the plate, my parents always said, "No, you've already had plenty." But I wanted the finer things in life. My dad always said that I had champagne taste on a beer budget. Well, at the time, that was true. Sunday afternoon, our Sunday afternoon activities would be get in the car, ride around to the rich part of town, look at all the big houses. How many of you ever done that? You know, I was a dreamer. I dreamed that one day I might be in one of those houses. It was a dream at the time. Today you're going to get a degree. But what about your dreams? What about your goals? If you don't have goals, the degree will not amount to nothing. No one is going to hand you a dream or a goal all wrapped up in a tube. It's up to you. You know, it's kind of reminds me of the story of the basketball team. The basketball team in this town was going to the state playoffs. It was the Saturday state playoffs. They had worked hard. The stands were full. The parents were there. The students were there. The players were in the dressing room getting the last inspiration and tips from their head coach that helped them get to the state playoffs. Players were fired up out of their mind. I mean, they were ready to take it on. They hit the door and they ran out as fast as they can, dribbling the balls. They were going to get one last shot before the game started. So as they jumped up to take that last shot, looked up the backstop, and the goals were gone. Somebody had stolen the goals. So the players run back to the dressing room and they grabbed the coach. Said, Coach, we had a problem. We can't win the game today. The coach said, yes, you can. You've worked hard. We've won the games. We practiced. We paid the price. And the player said, no, Coach, you don't understand. We can't win the game today because we don't have any goals. The players couldn't win that game because they didn't have any goals, and you can't win the game either unless you have goals. You got to have goals, folks. So here you are today. You need the goals to win. From Northwestern, it's up to you. When you leave here today, after the celebration, the dinners, the festivities, take time out to write down your goals on a napkin, on a notebook. Put them on the refrigerator. Put them in the visor of your car where you can see them. Then set out to achieve your goals. Achieving your goals will take just three things. Number one, a positive can-do attitude. Number two, hard work. Number three, personal responsibility. Your degree won't do it for you. You have to. When I graduated from Northwestern, thank God the only job I could get was on straight commission selling insurance. I worked out of the trunk of my car. I traveled thousands of miles. I stayed in hotels. I took a lot of rejection. Talk about rejection. As a matter of fact, I used to be 6'6" and weigh 250. I've been beat up pretty good. Fortunately, my wife, she brought home a salary, a paycheck, so I could buy a little gas until my skills got better. And by the way, if you hadn't met my wife, when you do meet her, you will see what a great salesman I really am. Most people will say I have way oversold. And kind of like Dr. Henderson. I knew Dr. Henderson was a great salesman when I met his wife. And we're on the same page there. We way oversold. Having earned my PhD, by the way, I don't know if you knew I had a PhD. I was poor, hungry, and driven. And after I'd been in the business for a little while, I'd done pretty good, and I was promoted to manager. 1 year later, and we moved to Montgomery, Alabama. 6 years later that year, I was promoted to regional vice president, and I was handling Alabama, Georgia, and Florida with 60 agents reporting to me. I worked there for 8 years, and then after that, while I was there, I became an SOB. And anybody knows what SOB is? That's a student of the business. I became very dedicated to my business. I learned all I could about my business, my industry. And then I was able to start my own business. I started several insurance companies. I sold my first insurance company in 1999 to a Fortune 500 company who wanted to make an entry into the market I was in. I retired for a little while, then I started an insurance agency, which I sold, by the way, last week, to a $5 billion private equity company. That was a red letter day in my family, and it didn't happen overnight. These companies were very, very successful, and we employed a lot of people and provided a wonderful service for the people that bought our products. And many of my friends asked me, they said, well, gee whiz, why did you sell those companies? And I replied, well, there was millions of reasons. None of this was by luck. Nobody gave it to me. It happened because I believed I could do it. So whatever goals you have, write them down. Let me tell you, you got to believe you can achieve it or it's never going to happen. A positive attitude is everything. First and foremost, you got to believe in you. This is an original idea. I didn't come up with it. Successful people have known it for years. Your attitude is how you approach life. If you have a positive attitude, believe you can and you will. Henry Ford once said, "Whether you think you can or think you can't, you're right." Zig Ziglar says, "Whatever your mind can conceive and believe, your mind can achieve." Of course, believing it isn't quite enough. You actually have to physically do it. That means hard work. Just the way you worked hard to get to where you are today, the way I worked hard. Be the one that does more than what's expected to do. Start early. Stay late. Work just half a day every day. You can do what you want with the other 12 hours. Expect to start at the bottom, because you will. How long you stay at the bottom is up to you. Don't say, "That's not my job." I'm here to tell you it'll pay off in the long run. Finally, take personal responsibility. If you spend time looking for somebody to blame or something to blame when things went wrong, you're wasting your time and your energy, and you're playing the loser's game. I know personal responsibility is not very popular in our society today. The losers always say, "It's somebody else's fault," or "I'm a victim." I can tell you from Northwestern State campus, starting right here at the top with Dr. Henderson to Wall Street in New York, I don't see that attitude at the top. These people have worked very hard in their life. They've taken a risk, and they know who's responsible for their success. You got to be willing to take some risk in life. You cannot go to second base with your foot on first. So that's it. To achieve your goals, it just takes three things: a positive, can-do attitude, hard work, work just half a day every day, do what you want with the other 12 hours, and personal responsibility. You have the power to choose. You have the power to control your destiny. Today, you stand with your foot on first base. In front of you, second base, third base, home plate, the clubhouse, and the Hall of Fame. So this is what I'd like you to remember about my talk today. So let me tell you one more time. Are you listening? To achieve your goals and dreams in life, it only takes three things. Just three things. Number one, a positive, can-do attitude. Number two, hard work. Work half a day, every day. Do what you want with the other 12 hours. Number three, personal responsibility. Now go out there and just do it. You too can live the American dream like I'm doing. So good luck. Merry Christmas to each one of you, and I wish you the best. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Vicki Gentry, Chief Academic Officer and Dean of the Gillespie Family College of Education and Human Development.
I have the privilege of recognizing those students who have achieved academic distinction at Northwestern State University. We celebrate those undergraduate students who have earned the highest academic distinction with variations of the Latin phrase cum laude, which means with praise. Students earning at least a 3.5 grade point average are designated cum laude. Students earning at least a 3.7 grade point average are designated magna cum laude, with great praise. Students earning at least a 3.9 grade point average are designated summa cum laude, with highest praise. We will recognize each of these honor graduates individually as they are awarded their diploma by Dr. Henderson. And now, it is my great pleasure to present the candidates for their degrees. Will all candidates for degrees please rise? Mr. President, on behalf of the faculty, department heads, directors, and deans, I am pleased to certify that the students who stand before us have completed all requirements for the degrees indicated in the commencement program. I commend these candidates to you, Dr. Henderson, and that you confer upon them the degrees to which they are entitled once they receive their diplomas. You may be seated.
Dr. Vicki Gentry will now present the graduate degrees for the College of Arts and Sciences and the Gillespie Family College of Education and Human Development. Mrs. Lily Frazier Bell, University Registrar, will present the diplomas to all graduating students. As diplomas are presented, we respectfully ask that you please refrain from using noise-making devices and limit the celebration for your graduate so that the next graduate's name may be heard when announced.
Will those students who have earned the specialist and master's degrees please come forward? The degree of educational specialist involves a plan of organized advanced study for practitioners in the field. The program makes possible greater depth of specialization than is offered at the master's level, and each program of study is designed to meet the specific and unique needs of a particular professional position. Achievements of the educational specialist degree requires that the student complete at least 30 semester hours of credit beyond the master's degree with a grade point average of 3.0 or better. It is with great pleasure that Northwestern State University confers the degree of educational specialist to the following students: Stephanie French, Educational Leadership and Instruction. Marcia Thibodeau, Educational Leadership and Instruction. The master's degree is the first post-baccalaureate degree conferred upon candidates following 1 to 3 years of graduate study. It is the midpoint to the doctorate, the terminal degree for many professions, and a source of enrichment in the chosen field of study. Achievement of the master's degree at Northwestern State University requires that the student complete at least 30 semester hours of graduate credit beyond the bachelor's degree with a grade point average of 3.0 or better. The following students have completed all requirements for the master's degree at Northwestern State University: Angela Beecher, Masters of Art in Teaching and Early Childhood Education. Lane Blazevich, Masters of Arts in Student Affairs and Higher Education. That's Blazevich, I apologize. John Broughton, Masters of Science in Homeland Security. Gabrielle Cangelosi, Masters of Art in Counseling. Tiffany Chastain, Masters of Art in Student Affairs and Higher Education. Jaime Cisneros, Masters of Music and Music Education, Carly Clark, Masters of Art in Student Affairs and Higher Education. Bridget Crooks, Masters of Art in Counseling. Dinesha Jones, Masters of Science in Health and Human Performance. Olivia Lacholet, Masters of Education in Special Education. Jamie LeBlanc, Masters of Science in Health and Physical Education. Brenda Williams, Masters of Science in Health and Human Performance. Courtney Renee Williams, Masters of Education in Special Education. Tiffany Williams, Masters of Art in Teaching in Early Childhood Education. Shannon Wright, Masters of Art, Adult Learning and Development. Kayla York, Masters of Education in Early Childhood Education. Sarah Ebarb, Masters of Science and Clinical Psychology. Allison Erickson, Masters of Education in Educational Leadership. Good memory. Meredith Founds, Masters of Art in Teaching in Early Childhood Education. Nicole Guyon, Masters of Education in Educational Leadership. Rachel Griffin, Masters of Art in Teaching in Middle School Education. Michelle Harden, Masters of Art in Teaching in Secondary Education. Ashbrook Hogan, Masters of Education in Special Education. Yancy Johnson, Masters of Art in Teaching in Secondary Education. Corey Manuel, Masters of Education in Educational Leadership. Carolyn Milford, Masters of Education in Education Technology Leadership. Tiffany Morgan, Masters of Education in Curriculum and Instruction. Anna Nanny, Masters of Art in Student Affairs and Higher Education. Hope Odom, Masters of Art in Teaching, Elementary Education and Special Education, Mild Moderate. Jennifer Peden, Masters of Art in English. Angela Plaisance, Masters of Education in Special Education. Rachel Reichling, Masters of Art in Counseling. Brittany Rhodes, Masters of Art in Student Affairs and Higher Education. Jessica Williams, Masters of Science in Health and Human Performance. Ashley Sanders, Masters of Art in Teaching, Secondary Education and Special Education, Mild Moderate. Amy Stepp, Masters of Education in Education Technology Leadership. Jason Templett, Masters of Science in Health and Human Performance. Amanda Viola, Masters of Education in Educational Leadership. Jordan Wheat, Master of Science in Health and Human Performance. Katie White, Masters of Education in Curriculum and Instruction. Aiden Williams, Masters of Art in Teaching, Elementary Education and Special Education, Mild Moderate. Congratulations to all Masters and Educational Specialist graduates.
Dr. Greg Hondel, Interim Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences, will now present the bachelor's and associate degrees for the College of Arts and Sciences.
Would those candidates for the baccalaureate degree in the Louisiana Scholars College please come forward? Established by the Louisiana Board of Regents in 1987, the Louisiana Scholars College serves as the state's selective admission honors college of the liberal arts and sciences. Its mission is to provide highly motivated students with a rigorous, customized honors education with a coherent common curriculum and with a concentration in one of 5 areas. All degree recipients complete a senior thesis or project. Dr. Holly Stave, Assistant Director of the Louisiana Scholars College, joins President Henderson in congratulating its Fall 2016 graduates. Graduating summa cum laude with the highest grade point average for the Louisiana Scholars College, Sarah Gandy. Graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, Errol Onyel. Graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Hospitality Management and Tourism, Margaret Hochstedler. Graduating with a Bachelor of Science and a Bachelor of Arts in Secondary Education and Teaching and Liberal Arts, Chelsea Maeli. Graduating with a Bachelor of Arts in Liberal Arts, Jennifer Pulsifer. Graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Hospitality Management and Tourism, Sarah Thompson. And graduating with a Bachelor of Arts in Liberal Arts, Justin Vance. Would the candidates for the associate and baccalaureate degrees in the College of Arts and Sciences please come forward? Undergraduates in the College of Arts and Sciences today have earned degrees in 19 degree programs spanning 18 disciplines. Northwestern State University is proud to award bachelor's and associate degrees to the following students. Graduating summa cum laude with a 4.0 and the highest grade point average for the College of Arts and Sciences is Tanner Hernandez with a Bachelor of Science in Biology and an associate's degree in Veterinary Technology. Graduating with a Bachelor of Music in Music is Lauren Bell. Graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Biology, Josephine Amusu. Graduating with a Bachelor of Arts in Criminal Justice, Brandon Anderson. Graduating with a Bachelor of Arts in Criminal Justice, Gavin Bazer. Graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Biology, Kenneth Brooks. Bachelor of Arts in History, David Brosette. Graduating with a Bachelor of Arts in History, Terrence Boyd. Graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Biology, Trent Brazil. Graduating summa cum laude with a Bachelor of Arts in Liberal Arts, Jacob Bryant. Graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Biology, Mighty Warrior Buckles. Graduating with a Bachelor of Arts in Criminal Justice, Alyssa Bucher. Graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Biology, Sean Bullock. Graduating with a Bachelor of Arts in English, Wesley Horton. Graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Biology, Tamaria Campbell. Burrell. Graduating with a Bachelor of Arts in Liberal Arts, Jarrell Burrell. Graduating with a Bachelor of Arts in Communication, Anthony Kanata. Graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Biology, Alicia Carter. Graduating with a Bachelor of Fine Arts in Fine and Graphic Arts, Jacob Contreras. Graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Biology, Shannon Hale. Graduating cum laude with a Bachelor of Science in Biology, Zach Crawley. Graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Biology, Melissa Crowley. Graduating magna cum laude with a Bachelor of Arts in History, Paula Dejean. Graduating with a Bachelor of Arts in Communication, Garen Featherston. Graduating with a Bachelor of Arts in Communication, Joshua Fontenot. Graduating with a Bachelor of Arts in Communication, Calvin Hamilton. Graduating with a Bachelor of Music, Tevin Harris. Graduating with a Bachelor of Music, Casey Ford. Casey also is graduating cum laude. Graduating cum laude with a Bachelor of Music, Cameron Normand. Graduating with a Bachelor of Arts in Communication, Cameron Hussey. Graduating with a Bachelor of Arts in Criminal Justice, Maple Joseph. Graduating with a Bachelor of Arts in History, Cameron Kyle. Graduating magna cum laude with a Bachelor of Science in Biology, Leon Latino. Graduating cum laude with a Bachelor of Science in Theater, Laurie Leber. Graduating cum laude with a Bachelor of Arts in English, Evan LeBlanc. Graduating with a Bachelor of Arts in Criminal Justice, Amy Lemoyne. Graduating summa cum laude with a Bachelor of Science in Biology, Caitlin Lewing. Graduating with a Bachelor of Arts in Criminal Justice and an Associate of Arts in Criminal Justice, Jonathan Perkins. Graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Unified Public Safety Administration, Karen Price. Graduating summa cum laude with a Bachelor of Arts in History, Emery Rachal. Graduating magna cum laude with a Bachelor of Science in Unified Public Safety Administration, Brandy Rossler. Graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Biology, Brandon Trussell. Graduating magna cum laude with a Bachelor of Science in Biology, Reed Van Bussum. Graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Biology, Nathan Vircher. Graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Biology, Samantha Walker. Graduating with a Bachelor of Arts in Criminal Justice, Isaiah Wheeler. Graduating with a Bachelor of Arts in Communication, Nathaniel Megner. Graduating with a Bachelor of Arts in Criminal Justice, Adam Patrick. Graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Biology, Brittany McGill. Graduating with a Bachelor of Arts in Criminal Justice, Jocelyn Moore. Graduating with a Bachelor of Arts in Criminal Justice, Kelly Morgan. Graduating with a Bachelor of Fine Arts in Fine and Graphic Arts, Gretchen Murchison. Graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Theater, Corinne Nagum. Graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Biology, Cole Parker. Graduating with a Bachelor of Arts in Criminal Justice, Alicia Rogers. Graduating with a Bachelor of Fine Arts in Fine and Graphic Arts, Ashton Sanford. Graduating magna cum laude with a Bachelor of Arts in Criminal Justice, Lucas Schenk. Graduating with a Bachelor of Arts in Criminal Justice, Deborah Scott Moses. Graduating with a Bachelor of Arts in Criminal Justice, Nathaniel Rogers. Graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Biology, Gabriel White. Graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Theater, Gerald Williams II. Graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Unified Public Safety Administration, Chad Worthy. Graduating with a Bachelor of Arts in Criminal Justice, Shirley Wilkerson. Graduating summa cum laude with a Bachelor of Science in Biology and an Associate's degree in Veterinary Technology, Lauren Yepsen. Graduating with an Associate's degree in Veterinary Technology, Michaela Vircher. Graduating with a Bachelor of Science degree in Biology, Oscar Perez. Graduating with an Associate's degree in Veterinary Technology, Jessica Aguilera. Graduating with an Associate's degree in Veterinary Technology, Shanna Carroll. Graduating with an Associate's degree in Veterinary Technology, Kristen Cunningham. Graduating with an Associate's degree in Veterinary Technology, Tia Jones. Graduating with an Associate's degree in Veterinary Technology, Jamie LeBeouf. Graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Mathematics, Adrian Sewell. Graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Mathematics, Cole Smith. Graduating magna cum laude with a Bachelor of Arts in English, Chandrika Smith. Graduating cum laude with a Bachelor of Arts in Criminal Justice, Shatirian Smith. Graduating with a Bachelor of Fine Arts in Fine and Graphic Arts, Matthew Stevenson. Graduating with a Bachelor of Arts in Criminal Justice, DeAndre Thomas. Graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, Charles Crane. Graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, Brian Casey. And graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Biology, Brittany Sam.
Dr. Vicki Gentry will now present the bachelor's degrees for the Gillespie Family College of Education and Human Development.
We have 3 graduates in the College of Education and Human Development, graduating summa cum laude. So 3 graduates with the highest grade point average. And the first one is Kayla Ashford, a Bachelor of Science in Secondary Education and Teaching. Rebecca Broussard, highest grade point average with a 4.0 GPA, summa cum laude as well. And the third one is Gabrielle Gonzalez, a Bachelor of Science in Elementary Education. Letitia Bracy, a Bachelor of Science in Psychology. Miranda Acetella, Bachelor of Science in Health and Exercise Science. Tabitha Adams, Bachelor of Science in Addiction Studies. Jorge Alarcon, Bachelor of Music Education, grades K through 12. Jorge Alarcon. Jocelyn Albert, graduating with a bachelor's in social work. Marie Alexander, bachelor's in social work. Erica Anderson, bachelor's in social work. Marissa Bailey, Bachelor of Science in Psychology. Melissa Bailey, Bachelor of Science in Elementary Education. Blaine Bankart, Bachelor's of Music Education, grades K through 12, graduating magna cum laude. Darian Baptiste, Bachelor of Science in Psychology. Bethany Baudouin, Bachelor in Social Work. Caitlin Golder, Bachelor of Science in Secondary Education. Nakila Kelly, dual majoring in psychology as well as addiction studies. Terrion Kelly, Bachelor of Science in Psychology. Paige Kennedy, Bachelor of Science in Psychology. Caitlin Bowman, Bachelor of Science in Family and Consumer Sciences. Megan Bro, Bachelor of Science in Family and Consumer Sciences. David Cantera, Bachelor in Music Education, grades K through 12. Tartiana Citizen, Bachelor's in Social Work. Casey Coleman, Bachelor of Science in Psychology. Teresa Contreras, Bachelor of Science in Psychology and Addiction Studies. Ashley Cox, Bachelor of Science in Elementary Education. Alfred Crockham, Bachelor of Science in Family and Consumer Sciences. Caitlin Dillon, Bachelor in Social Work, graduating cum laude. Morgan Driscoll, Bachelor of Science in Psychology, graduating cum laude. Britannia Dunbar, Bachelor's in Social Work. Gabrielle Dupree, Bachelor of Science in Elementary Education. Sarah Evans, Bachelor in Social Work. Brody Fitzpatrick, Bachelor's in Music Education, grades K through 12. Kiana Frazier, Bachelor's in Social Work, graduating magna cum laude. Terrell Gorham, Bachelor's in Social Work, and graduating cum laude. Salvador Gallegos, Bachelor's in Music Education, grades K through 12. Derry Gill, Bachelor of Science in Family and Consumer Sciences. Ashley Gregg, Bachelor in Social Work. Regina Hartley, Bachelor of Science in Psychology and Addiction Studies. Nicole Kleber, Bachelor of Science in Health and Exercise Science. Kenzie Lacey, Bachelor of Science in Psychology. Dejan Lane, Bachelor of Science in Family and Consumer Sciences. Shelby Leone, Bachelor of Science in Health and Physical Education, grades K through 12. Maddie Parit, Bachelor of Science in Family and Consumer Sciences. Heather Poirier, Bachelor in Social Work, graduating magna cum laude. Darius Poulard, Bachelor of Science in Health and Exercise Science. Courtney Poleg, Bachelor of Science in Psychology and Addiction Studies. Stephanie Hayes, Bachelor of Science in Family and Consumer Sciences. Whitney Hendricks, Bachelor's in Social Work. Kristen Jacobs, Bachelor of Science in Psychology and Addiction Studies. Caitlin James, Bachelor of Science in Elementary Education and graduating magna cum laude. Lavert James, Bachelor of Science in Health and Exercise Science. Constance Elise Johnson, Bachelor of Science in Health and Exercise Science. Adam Jones, Bachelor of Science in Health and Exercise Science. Brittany Jones, Bachelor of Science in Psychology. Christopher Savad Jones, Bachelor of Science in Psychology. Angel Lewis, Bachelor of Science in Psychology and graduating magna cum laude. Brianna Loran, Bachelor of Science in Health and Exercise Science. Deshaun Lyles, Bachelor of Science in Psychology. Brandon Manuel, Bachelor's in Music Education, grades K through 12. Kaylee Martin, Bachelor of Science in Psychology. Tony Matthews, Bachelor of Science in Psychology. Adrienne Mayu, Bachelor of Science in Elementary Education. Nicolette Robertson, Bachelor of Science in Health and Exercise Science. Kaylin Rosette, Bachelor's in Social Work. Janetta Rutledge, Bachelor of Science in Psychology. Elizabeth Schulteis, Bachelor of Science in Psychology. Demyri Scroggins, Bachelor's in Social Work.
She's also got a concentration in addiction studies.
Lorinda Shadiskus, Bachelor's in Science and Psychology and Addiction Studies, graduating cum laude. Philip Smart, Bachelor of Science in Family and Consumer Sciences. Destiny Ward, Bachelor of Science in Early Childhood Education and graduating cum laude. Laquita Weston, Bachelor's in Social Work. Elizabeth Williams, Bachelor's of Science in Family and Consumer Sciences and graduating cum laude. Kylie Williams, Bachelor of Science in Health and Exercise Science. Megan Talski, Bachelor of Science in Health and Exercise Science. Bria Winston, Bachelor of Science in Health and Exercise Science. Christina Young, Bachelor of Science in Psychology. Becky Mezier, Bachelor's in Social Work. Shatoria Moore, Bachelor's in Social Work. Erica Morgan, Bachelor of Science in Family and Consumer Sciences. Jordan Morris, Bachelor of Science in Health and Exercise Science, graduating cum laude. Taylor Morris, Bachelor's in Social Work. Colby Philps, Bachelor of Science in Health and Exercise Science. Jonathan Stafford, Bachelor's in Music Education, grades K through 12. Jonathan graduated magna cum laude. Nicole Stroud, Bachelor of Science in Family and Consumer Sciences. Mimi Trahan, Bachelor's in Science in Family and Consumer Sciences, graduating magna cum laude. Michelle Alcina, Bachelor's of Science in Family and Consumer Sciences. And the last graduate of the College of Education and Human Development is Savannah Erda in Early Childhood Education, graduating cum laude. Whose glasses are these?
You may be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Jim Henderson.
Will the graduates please rise? One housekeeping, I forgot to mention earlier, decoration of graduation caps is strictly prohibited. So those of you that did, it's okay. You just have to come back next semester, and you can graduate in May. So just keep that in mind. Now, graduates, by the authority vested in me by the Board of Supervisors for the University of Louisiana system and the state of Louisiana, and upon the recommendation of your faculty, it is my distinct honor to confer upon you the degrees to which you are entitled. Symbolic of your graduation, you may now move your tassels from right to left. Congratulations. You may be seated.
Dr. Mark O. Melder, Associate Professor of Criminal Justice, will deliver the closing remarks.
I'm pretty sure I've spent more time in Kaiser Hall than even the faculty and staff here except Dr. Pete Gregory. I know that each of you carries with you fond memories of Kaiser Hall, microclimates and all. Every one of you who spent any time at all in face-to-face classes here at the Natchitoches campus has at least one memory of that place. And it was a decision I made in Kaiser Hall that enabled me to enjoy an amazing journey that led me to this spot at this moment with you. But which decision? Was it a decision I made as a child riding the alligator to my mother's office in the English department on the 3rd floor of Kaiser? Was it a decision I made when I left the Marines and returned to that familiar building to earn my undergraduate degree? Was it the Intro to Sociology course I took with Dr. Roland Pippin, again on the 3rd floor, that led me to switch my major to sociology? Was it painting the offices as a student worker on the Kaiser hallway where I would eventually meet my spouse? Who knows? We often do not know at the time who and what is most instrumental on our journey, just as we cannot know where our journey will take us. But all throughout my journey, at least, is NSU. My father received his bachelor's degree from NSU in 1949. Most of my family who went to college graduated from here as well. Aunts, uncles, cousins, my younger brother, and maybe one day my sons. I owe a great deal to this university. Of the many things I can never repay, the two I believe most important as an undergrad were the level of support and quality of the education I was given during my time here. I do try to pay it forward by working to ensure that each of you sitting in the chairs now and those who will follow you get the most you can out of your college experience. I completed the undergraduate portion of my degree in the very chairs that you now sit in, and they are probably no more comfortable now than they were in 1995 for me, or a couple of years earlier for Jim and Tanya Henderson. I had no way of knowing that 21 years later I'd be standing here on the same stage where I received my diploma, with cannons and confetti now though, addressing a group of NSU graduates and their friends and families. As you leave this now familiar campus, remember that you won't know until later which chance meeting, what choice or decision, what friendship might become a major milestone of your own journey. I'm afraid that the expectation is that I will impart some serious and weighty words of wisdom to you. Wisdom gained through the lens of time and experience, to echo Mr. Morgan. I guess I can do that to a certain extent, so here goes. You more than likely have no idea where you will go from here, which is both exhilarating and terrifying. The exhilaration comes from getting to wear that funny hat and robe and earning something that no one can take away from you and whose value is immeasurable, a diploma from Northwestern State University. The fear comes from facing the unknown, asking the question, where do I go from here? A question that I can answer only in the most general terms. Forward. Do that which is before you to do to the best of your ability. Understand that you must be willing to see the potential in every situation and capitalize on each opportunity. A dear friend of mine's father told me when I first went off to college in 1984, I'm sure that some of you are doing the math right now, that college was an endurance test. And that your diploma was evidence to yourself, your family, or a potential employer that you possess the ability and drive to see a job through to the end. That you will tolerate a certain amount of labor that might not always make sense to you, or not appear to be moving you toward your specific goal long enough to finish the degree, long enough to learn what a new employer expects, long enough to accomplish your goal. That you have the tenacity to persevere in the face of adversity and triumph over the obstacles that appear on the path that your journey follows. I say journey because that is what each of you is continuing, a journey that began before you came to college, whatever your alligator elevator moment might have been. And it's a lifelong process, Good luck on your journey, and fork 'em demons.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the Northwestern State University alma mater. The vocalists are Lauren Bell and Stephanie Robb. Ladies and gentlemen, let's make some noise for the Northwestern State University graduating class of 2016. Ladies and gentlemen, we cordially ask that all guests please remain by your seats for the recessional. The stage party will exit the arena first, followed by the graduates.